Thank you everyone for coming to this event. Really appreciate it. Um, so basically about the book, as the title suggests, it's a love triangle involving two sisters and a guy. The idea behind the book was basically originated because I myself think that I am very romantic. But my wife, before she became my wife, since then she had been saying that I'm not romantic at all. So one day I got tired of it and I asked her, who decides what is correct in romance? You know, usually the guys think something else, their idea of romance is different, and women tend to think their idea of romance is different. This is a kind of a dance which has been going on since forever, and no one has figured this out. So I started thinking on this, and I learned that most women have their idea of romance come from fiction. You know, they read it in magazines, they see it in movies or maybe TV shows. They expect very cliched things like, you know, the man should bring flowers, take them out to candlelight dinners, which basically most normal guys think is boring, you know. So, of course, then the big fight started between me and my wife. So I thought I should write something on this. So the story is about this character who, a woman who has everything in her life, but she thinks that the man she loves is not romantic enough. So the only thing missing in her life, she starts chasing it. She starts to try to change the man in her life, try to make him into more romantic guy. And slowly, like any normal guy would, he starts to lose interest in her, and then this woman's sister enters the picture, and then the real fun starts, because her expectations of man is very realistic, very grounded, very practical. So the two sisters are opposite to each other, and that's how a love triangle is formed. And then how it resolves, it goes through a lot of twists and turns before it resolves. And you don't know till the last page which sister gets Hari. So that's why the title, When Hari Met His Sali.
Thank you so much, Harshvardhan.
Amrita, thank you so much for being here. I don't think she needs any introduction. So I'll just ask her to take the stage and we can begin the proceedings. Right?
Amrita, we'd like you to join in as well. So we have two Amritas on stage with a single Harsh. We'd like you to kindly do us the honors, unwrap it for all of us, and we'll have quick photo ops, and then we'll start off with the discussion. So requesting Amrita to kindly unwrap a copy. Harsh, you have a copy for you as well. Amrita, one for you as well. Congratulations to you once again, Harsh. We're now going to move on. Firstly, thank you so much, Amrita, for being here with us today. We are going to have a very special
one. I think this is a book, When Hari Met His Sali, is a book that got me hooked from its very title itself. Very, very contemporary. Completely deals with, or perhaps gives girls and guys of my age the real perspective of romance, unlike the fictional, the bookish, the Bollywoodish romance that we all grow up, being conditioned to. So this kind of clears it all. It's not only about falling in love and having a boyfriend. It's about, I think, the real issues that happen when you have a person who also has his dreams, who also has his personality, and not necessarily your timings just match with each other all the time perfectly in coordination. So what I liked about it, it's contemporary and very, very real.
Do you think we could adapt it into...
I couldn't take my eyes off. I couldn't close the book. And I'm a very lousy reader. So for me, like I said, I got completely hooked by the jaw. And this got to be made into a film. It'll be a running success.
Harsh, we have a question for you before we move into the reading. If Amrita, you had to cast her between the two girls, which one would you pick?
You want to start a fight between us or?
Man behind every successful woman, because she's more aggressive, she's more ambition oriented, she has the dreams, she wants to buy the house. So we all are like that today, you know. We tend to push the men in our lives to achieve our dreams and to get higher in life. So I completely and I think given in Tia's situation, I would behave exactly like Tia. So there is a Tia in me and there is a Simi in me also. So I think that's the good part. This trio romance which gets into a thriller, both the genres which you have so beautifully amalgamated, rom-com and thriller, and both are my favorite genres. So yeah, that's why Hari Met His Sali should be made into a movie.
All right, let's move on to the book reading now. If you'd like to tell us a little bit about the passage that you're reading before you start.
Alright, so we're going to read a little passage and let me set it up for you. This is a scene which happens when... So there are two sisters. The elder sister's name is Tia. The younger one is Simi. The elder one is in love with Hari. She is married to him, but secretly, and they haven't shared that knowledge with their family yet. And both Hari and Tia live in Los Angeles, and Simi, the younger sister, has gone to Los Angeles from Nagpur for a function. Now just before this scene, what happens is there is a big fight between Hari and Tia in front of their family, where Hari says that I am in love with Simi. And this is the first time he publicly announces this. So there is a major Indian TV show, kind of a showdown between the mother and father and grandmother and the two sisters and Hari, of course. So angrily Hari walks off and goes upstairs, and everyone is afraid to approach him. So Simi says to Hari's mother, let me go and have a talk with him. Now before this, Hari has totally borderline stalked Simi, trying to woo her. But he being married to Tia, Simi can't really get into relationship with him, although she has already started melting because he's been wooing her so much. So this is what happens when Simi goes upstairs to Hari to have a chat with him. Okay? So Simi knocked on Hari's door. When he opened it, he was so happy to see her. Like an adolescent boy, he asked her in and quickly straightened his room. He offered her his desk chair and stood next to her. Will you have something? Anything cold? Coffee? He asked as if she was visiting his own place. It was true in one way. Hari and Simi were meeting alone for the first time since all the cards had been laid down. A heart-to-heart was overdue.
Hari, I've just come from downstairs, Simi said, smiling. Sit now. I want to talk to you.
Hari sat on the edge of his bed, his legs crossed.
Hari, in all seriousness, you have to admit that nothing is going to happen between you and me. Simi opened with the most obvious comment.
Hari interrupted her and said, I don't agree.
Let me finish. Hari, how can you just fall in love with me? You don't even know me completely, Simi said.
Hari said, but that is why it's called falling in love, Simi. One just falls into it. Plus, look at it this way. If I can fall in love with you only knowing you partially, imagine what I will do for you if I get to know you completely. He smiled at that.
She couldn't help but think that the guy had charm. But back to the topic at hand. I don't believe it, she continued. Plus, you're in love with my sister, Tia.
Hari nodded and immediately said, I was, but I'm not in love with her anymore. Was is the operative word here, Simi.
You are just under that magician spell. The day that spell is broken, you'll be back to loving Tia.
And what if I'm not?
How can you not?
Because I have never felt about Tia what I feel about you. Is that too difficult to accept, Simi?
Yes, it is. She's my sister. We met because of her. I came to America for her wedding to you.
So, you're saying if the circumstances were different, you would also fall for me?
Don't get me caught up in words, Hari. I'm not that smart.
But how about your feelings then? I can sense that you can feel my feelings as well.
As a friend, yes. What happened to you is unfortunate, but what has happened to Tia is injustice. You know how much she was looking forward to the wedding, right?
No, she was just looking forward to the function, the event, the party. It didn't matter to Tia who the guy was. Plus, she didn't like me the way I was.
That's not true. You know, she has loved you and only you.
You probably didn't hear what she has asked to me. You probably didn't hear that she asked to change me into something I was not. And now that I am that person, she doesn't approve.
I am her sister, Hari.
You are also an independent woman, Simi. Don't you want someone to love you?
Of course I do, but
But because it is me saying I love you to you, you have a problem with that?
I have a problem with you being Tia's fiancé. What am I saying? You are her husband.
That was a long time ago and it was a secret wedding. And in 2 days' time, that will be also be rectified. I want to hear from you, Simi, if it is me that is what is bothering you.
Look, Hari, you're a nice boy, man, but I cannot even imagine my life in India, yours here. How? The question is, if you say you want to be with me, I will figure out the part.
Trust me, I'm not as dumb as Tia thinks I am.
I'm your Sali, Hari. I've been calling you Jiju ever since we met.
You're my Sali if someone is strictly speaking legally. And that too shall be taken care of soon.
There's no point in talking if you're going to be like this. Where are the appropriate words that will make me understand?
Simi, I could feel your soul when I kissed you.